some stories. There's
Oh
floods.
yeah,
Let's just say
plus
that.
they got unlimited pudding and applesauce if they need more lube. Oh shit! What's up, people? How's it going? We're here for another episode of Horror with Sir 30. I do have an intro
Early.
for you. Huh?
A special Monday show.
Yeah. I had to do a Monday show, guys. You know, actually Monday and Wednesday show. Some personal things came up, so we switched some things around this week. Wanted to do 2 shows for you guys. Didn't want to keep, a couple times we had to cancel. Didn't want to keep canceling on you guys. Was like, you know what? We'll just move them each back a day. And yeah, so we're here. Actually, or no, I won't say anything yet. But well, I could say this for Friday. I could say this for Friday that I will be doing Stranger Things Friday watch party. That's still gonna happen this week, so that's not changing. Just the watch party for Wednesday, which The Last of Us is obviously completed from last week. So next week we'll start something. Next Wednesday we'll start something. It'll either be a movie, a show, maybe a movie series. I have a couple ideas in mind. But
What's up, Jason?
Yeah. Let's go to Jason. Let's get this intro rolling for you guys, and we'll dive into these movies. Which I can't wait to do that. What's up, people? How's it going? Welcome to another episode of Horror with Sir Sturdy, episode 375. Got a double header for you, double feature. Believe it or not, one of these is a remake. In these movies, one came out in 2014, one came out in 2022. It's the remake. I mean, granted, this one over here is German. This one over here is American. So I could see why, but you want to know how we feel about these movies? Stay put. As soon as I shut the fuck up, we're gonna start talking. And I know you don't want to miss that part. So yeah. Catch you guys on the other side in 3. Oh, that's 2. But we're gonna leave it. Let's just go. See you soon. See you soon. See you soon. Go away. Go away. Go away. Listen, man. This is what happens when you get a little creative and you get a little high after work. You just do shit. And that's what I came up with. I did a couple other ones, but I was like, nah, I'm not feeling that. I can do better than that. But yeah, so Goodnight, Mommy. Again, the German version came out in 2014. The American version came out last year, 2022.
22, yeah. First time watch for both of them.
Second time watch for me for the German one. First time watch for the other one. This one is on that poster though, James.
Okay.
That one poster we have. That's how
I could check that off.
That's how I found out about it, because me and Francis watched it. Francis is my wife. If you guys don't know who that is, Miss Sturdy. And yeah, we watched it. I really enjoyed it. I think she liked it too. And I think that same day that I watched her, the next day I was like, "Oh, James, you got to check this movie out." I know I've been telling you for a little bit, and I was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna put." I was like, I just ended up throwing it on the wheel. I ended up throwing it on the foreign wheel, and
that's why I waited for it.
The remake wasn't out at the time. You know what I mean? But when I threw this on the wheel originally, and when I heard that they were making a remake, I was just like, you know what? Why don't we just fucking watch them both and review them both?
Makes sense.
And I want to be honest with you guys. The remake was not bad at all.
No, it wasn't.
Honestly, the remake was fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, I can honestly say, and I did enjoy the German one a little bit more. You definitely need to. And by the way, people, if you have not checked out 3 Geeks podcasts, you need to do that. You need to go over to their YouTube channel, their Facebook, and go show them guys some fucking love. They make amazing content. Follow them on TikTok, Twitter, everywhere on social media. Not in person, though, because that's stalking and that's illegal and that's creepy. But yeah, they're very good films. Like I think they're very, very, very good films. Of course, anytime, anytime.
Yeah, they're
Um,
both great.
like I said, I did like the German version a little bit more, but not by much. Like
Me
I
too.
honestly, when I first saw this one, right, and then when I was going, even before I even watched the original, when I heard about the original, I was like, oh, it's probably gonna suck. And then going into watching the original, right, like I'm just like, oh, it's probably gonna suck. And then I'm sitting here, I'm watching it, and I'm just like, oh shit, wow, like they made some changes, some
A little
twists.
bit, little
Like
little tweaks.
let's say with this one, I think a big change they made is you see their father,
Yep.
and you you get you understand and you see the relationship of the mother and the father just in that interaction of the boy asking his dad, to come in and all this other stuff, and his dad was just like, no, I don't think your mother would like that. And he knows just like how toxic those two are together or whatever.
Hmm.
That's just the term everybody uses, toxic. How bad they are, how much they may hate each other, or it's just that, I mean, it's that thing where you're just so upset, you just not over it 100% yet. You're not ready to like move on 1,000% yet. And
Well, I got what I got from it with the father for the remake is that she blames him. That's why the son's dead. That's why they
okay,
got a divorce because it was his gun. Spoiler, sorry, people.
oh yeah, this
So
is
that's what they changed about this. So the original, it was a drowning accident.
mm-hmm.
The second one was they found a gun. They didn't show it. They didn't show the death scene or nothing, but they basically tell you that it was because the mother was like, it's just an accident. You thought you were playing, and the kid shot himself. Lucas. Lucas is the dead one.
Oh, Lucas shot himself. What you call it?
Yes.
The
Oh,
gun?
wait a minute.
Elias.
Or did no? Maybe
No,
Elias shot him. Yeah, maybe they're like
Elias got the
playing
gun.
games. Yeah,
Yeah.
they shot him. Yeah. So then,
Uh,
so the basic of the story is this kid went through so traumatic
yeah.
scene in his life that his brain just shuts it off, where he believes his
He
brother's still
sees,
alive.
and and like his brother's making him do like some
Shady shit.
once you see the story, like once the story unfolds and you see what's really going on, you're like, oh my gosh. And then you just like, you feel so bad and so bad because it's a sad story, because you feel so bad for the whole family, because it's like
Hmm.
the accidental death of
Just
his
broke a family.
his twin tore this family apart,
You know.
like emotionally, physically, mentally, all that shit, to the depths. And it's like, it's wild. It's just and I can see why they put it in the horror category, just because of
Hmm.
what goes on through this movie.
Yeah,
It
because they
gets
make it seem like is he haunted by his brother, or is it the mother really like a changeling thing? Someone snatched the mother, replaced it because they had the dreams where the insects and shit,
yeah,
the nightmares.
yeah.
The kid that had the nightmare, and
Mhm.
that okay. So real quick with that, I liked the remakes dream version better than the originals.
Okay.
Because I like how they made it seem like she was like a fucking demon or something, like coming through the window and shit. She was like all black.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But the other one just had it where like they cut her open and bugs are coming out of her and shit.
Yep.
So that
Yep.
was pretty cool. But even though the bug scene was cool too.
I'm
That
honestly with you on that, though. I'm with you on that.
what else? Other than that, the movie is really like stuck together. Like they only
Yeah,
nitpick, they only
and
changed little things.
but the thing is the changes don't hurt the main story.
Mm-mm.
Like the changes kind of just, let's say, rejuvenate the story somewhat, maybe update the story, but without changing the main story. So I
They
don't know how to
did
say
change
that.
the ending. So the original made it where the kid set the mother on fire on purpose. The second movie, it was an accident.
The one in the house.
The one in the house, the original, when she was on the floor tied up, and the candles around her, they threw and set her on fire. The kid.
That's in the original.
Yes, the remake was he just couldn't handle it. He was like, no, no, and he pushed his mother. She fell off the top level of the
Oh yeah.
the second floor of the barn, landed dead. I assume because she didn't move. But then the
And
oil lantern that she had started to fire. The whole barn burned down.
Kerosene, yep. And he just got out.
Well, nope.
Or did he?
This is where I'm getting at, because he sees the mother and the brother at the end. Or
and they see,
is it another dramatic thing where now he's not accepting his mother's dead, and he sees both of them now?
That's what I'm getting from it. Especially with his mother holding him. Because remember, in both scenarios, he gets out and he's like looking back at the places crying.
Yeah.
Like, just,
but then there's that little part that make it feel like, did he really get out? Like, is it like he died too in both fires? But then again, I'm like, no, I think he snapped again.
Honestly, you could take it either way, because at the end, and again, spoilers, people, this is a spoiler show, though. Again, I apologize, but this is a spoiler show. Always has been, always will be. Unless I get like indie films and ask me not to spoil it. Other than that,
yeah,
spoilers. But what was I saying? Fuck, what was I saying? I had a good point there too. What was it about the story? Shit.
It's about the end. Talking about the kid where he snapped again.
Oh yeah. So the end of was the OG one, right? Where it shows them all together smiling.
Yeah, in the liver. Yes. Yeah.
I think that one they all died. I think in the original one they all died, because
Makes
and the reason
sense.
I say it too is because you know how it looks like there's like, and it looks so cool the way they do it. Like, you know how like when you're burning a fire, like a piece of paper, and how it just like burns in those embers and little pieces just kind of go up in the ashes like that. I like how they did that with like the photo of them doing that, and it's like showing like they're all together. You know what I mean? I was like, that was pretty cool. That was a cool twist. That was pretty dope. That was a nice way to end it.
Yeah.
I don't know how soon I would watch these again, but if someone wanted to watch these, I would definitely sit down and watch them both.
They're not bad at all. They're pretty good.
Like, I watched these back to back today, and I'm not mad that I watched them back to back.
So if I wanted a nitpick, there's one thing that bothered me, because I hate useless stuff. So they made her seem like she was a semi-celebrity, like a washed up one, like used to be famous.
Yeah.
They didn't need that. This could have just been a normal family. It had nothing to do with her being a celebrity.
I mean, maybe her wanting to get her looks back, the youth looks back. Maybe that's the only thing I can think of.
I could take it as the husband left her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, motherfucker, I'm going to fix myself up."
That could be it too.
Because she moved. Because no, the original, didn't they move into the original, or was it the same house? Part of me feels like I think she moved away. I don't know. It's either that, but you could just take it anyway. She changed her.
It was the same house. It was just the father in the one, in the original one. It shows the father dropping the kids off at that house, and then and the other one, in the remake, it shows the kids already at the house. Or no,
they get dropped off. Yeah, wait,
all the way around. Remake, they get dropped off.
Yeah.
What's good? How's it going?
Because the remake was like, "Why don't you come in?" And he was like, "Yeah, your mom won't like that." Because it's the only movie that showed the father.
That's right. Okay, so I got it mixed up. So the remake, yeah. So that one then. But it's and that's another thing I was gonna say is what I liked about it is the houses were very, very doing great, man, doing great. The houses were very similar.
Yeah.
The houses were very freaking similar, and it was cool because it was like the house was like a cool look. It was like a cool modern look for like the. Well, this one came out in 2014, but for that time, and it still worked for 2022.
Mm-hmm.
They cleaned it up some, of course, but it still worked. The
Thanksgiving. That's the best indie horror
That's my favorite
comedy.
horror. That's my favorite horror comedy. Not even indie, just that's my favorite horror comedy of all
I
time.
gave that movie a 10.
Cocaine Bear. I think it beat it now. I'm gonna admit this too, and I'm not upset about admitting this though. I'm proud of this. Cocaine Bear is now number 2. It beat Thanksgiving Part 3.
Oh wow.
So Cocaine Bear is now my second favorite horror comedy.
Cocaine Bear was fucking ridiculous, crazy.
I got to see it in theaters twice. It's so ridiculous.
Yo, it's on that website too. Just to let you know if you want to watch it again.
So no, I'm waiting for I want the fucking Blu-ray. I want the special edition Blu-ray if there's one coming out. That's what I want. That's what I need in my life.
But yeah, Thanksgiving is awesome. I called that a diamond in the rough. Came across that on accident.
Goodnight, Mommy, James.
Yes.
Would you recommend? Is this something you could recommend to your sister, or is she like more of like a?
Well, right now she's on trying to find stupid movies.
Okay.
She wants shitty movies.
We can make that happen.
So no, I can't. If I tell her this, I'm like, no, it's really good. She'll be like, all right, I'll get to it when I get to it.
Oh, we can work on that. We can get her some shitty movies. I'm sure if we could ask some people out there, we can get some shitty movies for your sister.
Also, thing I like about the remake is it's like a rare remake where they keep majority of the same story.
Yes.
They didn't like take chunks out and replace it. You know, it's like it's still the mother. They thought, well, the one kid and the dead brother that he sees because he traumatized.
Yeah.
Thinks the mother is fake.
Mm-hmm.
And ties her up. The dead one is given. It's like basically his personality split. It's the little shit Lucas, his personality, the shit side, and the innocent one where he don't want to do this. That is his mom. I feel bad for hurting her, but the other one was like, she's a fake. They're making it seem like she was an alien or something But then the eye color, and she was like, "I'm an actor." She's like, "That's my job. Their contacts are in my purse."
The headshots.
The headshots, yeah.
Yes. The headshots because she had the green eyes.
Yo, the movie Rubber is insane. I first seen that. I did not know what the fuck I was watching. It was like a documentary of a tire. Then it started killing people. Then I was like, wait a minute. The fuck? But it's one of those, to me, this is how I'm going to phrase it. It's so fucking stupid that it's good.
Yes.
Will I watch it again? No. Was I mad that I watched it? No. I couldn't. I was like, what the fuck? And
I would watch it again. I'd watch it again.
Me.
Definitely watch it. I may even do a fucking watch party of it to watch it, just to watch it again.
That fucking movie, it was insane. Actually, I found those movies, Thanksgiving and Rubber, around the same time. You know, I was going through Tubi, and I was just fucking clicking on shit.
I love that people watch Thanksgiving, and I love that people watch Blood Lake because of me too. Those two films.
Yeah, there you go. Check out. You want the worst movie ever? Blood Lake, 1987.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's see.
James.
Yes.
You said these two were first time watches for you, right?
Yes. I thought I seen it, but if I did, I think I seen clips. It probably was clips of a trailer. Yeah, because I was watching, I was like, I don't remember none of this stuff. So yeah. First time watch for both of them. Glad I watched them. And I'm with you, the original is a slight better. And it's not because I'm a sucker of foreign movies where subtitles. It was just the story was a little bit darker to me, it seemed.
That's what it was for me too. So what is your rating for both of the films, starting with the
okay. I rated the original an 8.
Okay.
Remake, well, American version. It's not even a remake. The American version, a 7.
Okay. Not bad.
Both good movies though.
We were close in the ratings. I gave them a little bit high. I gave them a point higher each. I gave the original a 9, and then the remake / American version, whatever anyone wants to call it, gave it an 8. Like they were that good, and they're honestly worth watching back to back just to check
Yeah.
out the little differences
Mm-hmm.
and just realize how great both the stories were fucking told. Like the acting alone, but the kids and everybody, I thought did a really good job, in my
Yeah.
opinion. In my opinion, and I thought they did a really good fucking job. And I'm like, oh, whoa, I'm digging this. I'm digging
I
this.
know it's
That's
one
awesome.
thing. I know it's one thing. Okay. So how long did it take you? If let's just because now you already know the story though, because so you know anyway. But say you watched the original first. How
I
long did
did.
it take you to realize that the brother's dead?
Honestly, it took a while.
Yes, I agree. It took a while. I don't know the exact amount of time. It did take a while. But the remake, this is what they did wrong, in my opinion. When I was looking at Lucas, he's always in the background, but they made him have like a glow. He was like brighter than the other kid.
I see
So
what you're saying.
I'm sitting there going, I'm looking at it. It's like the color is different with the kid that's alive, Elias or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
But I
Excuse me.
don't know. It just seemed like he had like a glow to him. I was like, the brother's fucking dead, man.
Yeah,
I was like,
I can see that. I didn't pay honestly. I didn't pay that close attention to that part, but
oh, I did. I watched it back to back, and I know it's the first thing I know. I was like, oh
I
man,
could
they
see
did
that
that shit
being
away
like
too early.
that would have bothered me if I would have seen that. I'll say that that would have bothered me if I would have seen that. I'd probably give this movie a 7.5 just for that. Maybe a 7, but definitely a 7.5. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna stick with the 8 because I didn't see it. So I'm gonna just I can't change my rating.
No,
Still my
I was paying attention like really good with these both movies because they were back to back for one. They were both good. I was shocked the American version was good. I was like, this is going to be shit. They're going to do something wrong.
And I was thinking the same fucking thing, but I mean, there's so many movies that we've watched in our lifetime that was Americanized, for lack of a better term, and you're just like, I'm never gonna watch this fucking shit again.
Yeah.
What? Why did I even? What the fuck? I was just wanting to watch this, hoping it was basically like this one, dubbed but not dubbed. Same type of action, same story, just English. And you guys just fucking put beautiful people in here. We know who the killer is. We know
Mm,
who's gonna survive. You changed the story. You took all the fear and greatness away from it. April Fools, you know what I'm talking about.
yep.
Remake. I had to call that one out. But if you want to call this movie a remake, it's probably one of the better remakes I've ever seen in my life.
Me too. I
If you
agree.
want to call it that.
I don't know if you can call it. For one, it's like also so close. 2014, 2022.
So do you want to call it what? Like not
I don't
English
know.
dub.
I don't know. I don't know the term. I don't know if it's like when America takes just like the ring. Japan, it's
Mhm.
Ringu. They took it. They just call it the ring. Because Ringu means ring in
Yeah,
Japanese,
yeah.
I believe. But they did a good job with it. But I prefer the original Ringu. You got to watch that one if you like the ring.
I gotta watch that, and I gotta watch the original Grudge.
Oh, the original Grudge too. Same thing. Way better. But anyways, I call them if you take go if you, they take an idea from a foreign country, vice versa. Anybody does this, you pull it to your country and you remake it into your style, your culture. Like this is Americanized. But they did a really good job. I'm glad they stuck to the story, majority of the
Yeah,
story.
yeah. They stuck to
Changing
the
the death
important.
of the kid, that's fine. Whatever.
They
It don't matter.
I
It
was
could
gonna
be a
say
bus accident, anything.
they kept the important parts of the story, and I feel like even the way that the kid died, because they almost felt like someone was at fault in both
Mm-hmm.
movies, which was important because of the way the story unfolded. Like the mother and the father divorced. The father just seems like he's very depressed and maybe an alcoholic. You don't know because you don't get really much
Yeah,
in
they
the
don't
one
say shit
movie.
about the
Like,
father.
they don't like in the one movie. He dropped the kids off. He tells them he loves them. He'll see them later. Whatever, whatever. and then that's it. And then in the other movie, you just hear her talk about him here and there, or something like that, but you don't hear him, you don't see him or anything. And I'm like, which was, but at the same time, though, it wasn't a big deal. Like, again, the way the stories were told, yes, they were a little different, but they still told, they still told the same important parts. But they felt right each way they fucking went. Like each route they took felt right. Like even with the father in there for a little bit, and then boom, and then with him not being in the picture, physically at least, as
The
far as
remake went a little bit darker on the death of the kid.
Yes.
Shot by a gun by accident by his own twin brother. But then
Yes.
the original was a drowning, and I believe the drowning was because they were playing a game who can hold their breath underwater longest. And the one kid just started choking and died. He drowned. So the remake is more darker. I can see that right there traumatizing more than the drowning, if you know what I mean. Especially if you did it, knowing that you killed your own brother.
That's true. That is true.
So but the other one's mental breakdown. The other one was an accident. They're playing the original one is just an accidental drowning.
No, I know. I'm just saying it's still like, oh my gosh, it happens like right there, right in front of you, and that.
Yeah.
But no, I get what you mean with that. That's this story is crazy. Like it's crazy how deep and how dark it really freaking gets, and you're just like, oh my gosh. But it's such a good story too. Like I'm just like, and I'm loving it because I'm like, see people, this is what I'm talking about when horror wants to be like a good storyteller and still be dark. Yo, here you go. Watch Goodnight, Mommy. Either version. I'm telling you guys right now, you will not be mad with either version. If you feel like reading subtitles and you don't speak, correct me if I'm wrong, German, then watch the English version and vice versa, and watch the German version. And either way, watch whatever one you want or watch them both. I recommend both. To be honest with you, I recommend both. Shit, that's all I really got about these ones.
Yeah, no, they're great movies.
Yes. Enjoyed them. Very, very, very fucking phenomenal. Seriously, phenomenal movies. I got to work on a stamp. I know I keep saying this, but these two would definitely get the Sir stamp of approval. I'm saying that right now because they were really that good. And like I said, if somebody wanted to watch them, or if I did a watch party down the road or whatever, if they were on one of the streaming platforms that I could do one on, or the wife wanted to watch them, or some friends or whatever, I'd watch it again. Or if I seen them on TV or something, or if they're on like a random, sometimes Shutter, how Shutter has like those random streams that they do, the random channels, those three. If it was ever on one of those, I'm just having it on randomly. I'll do it with that. But other than that, just because I'm trying to, it's not even because they're bad movies. It's more so because I'm just trying to watch a hell of a lot more horror movies and just rewatching some movies. Because there's certain movies I know I'm going to rewatch. Like I know I'm going to rewatch Friday the 13th at some point this year. I know that for a freaking fact. And shit like that, because I always do. It's tradition. I have to do it. But other than that, a bunch of other shit that I've never seen before. I don't care what year it came out. I just want to see it. But yeah. So let me pull up this stuff. Where is it?
And again, we'll be on Wednesday, not Thursday.
Yes.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday at 8. We'll be back at 8 o'clock though. Wednesday.
8 o'clock.
So
8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock Wednesday. What the fuck are we reviewing? Oh, we're reviewing. Hang on.
Oh, The Asylum, the Gonjo.
Yep.
Something. It's a foreign movie.
I'm about to pull it up in a second.
I don't know if it's Korean or Taiwan, maybe.
Taiwanese.
Yeah.
Doomsday, what's up?
Part of me feels like I've seen this. I'm hoping I didn't, but part of me feels like I've seen this.
I know me and you were talking about it one day. I was going to watch it, but I didn't. I forgot why.
I don't know.
I really forgot why, but
I'm looking forward to it though.
I hear you, man. Same here. Same here. But busy's good. Busy's good. Oh shit. But yeah, Doomsday. If you've never seen these two movies, Goodnight Mommy and Goodnight Mommy, the German and American version, highly recommended. Both
2014 and 2022.
both on Prime.
Both
Both
on
on Prime.
Prime.
Which
Good.
I was
The original is also on Tubi.
nice. I didn't even know
Oh,
that.
and free VETV.
That's what one of them was on. That's what one of them was on when I went to go to
Yeah.
Prime. I was watching both on the computer. I went to go to Prime, and one of them. That's probably the one you're talking. The OG one.
Now these are good ones.
Oh yeah, they're real good. Worth the watch. Definitely just sit and chill and watch them when you get a chance. And I honestly say
It's in the mindfuck realm. It's
definitely.
So that's another plus about it.
You can even say that. You could say you could tug at your heartstrings with some of the stuff with it. There's a lot that goes on with it.
No, it's a sad story. And
It's
fucked up at the same time. They tortured her mother. Because
oh,
they think she's a fucking an alien or imposter type thing.
They taped her to the bed.
Super glue lips in the one.
Oh, that
one
was
looked like they took thread and sawed a fucking tooth out or something.
boys crazy.
I was like, damn, man.
Yo, you know how scared I'd be if first of all, I know I'd have way more sense to do some stupid shit like that. But you know how terrified I'd be when my mother gets out? I would just say, I'll just leave. I just pack my shit. Like, yo, we just gotta go. Where? I don't know.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, I would have got out of there at some point. I would have fucking hawked out. I would have been. I don't care if it was hurting my wrist, breaking my wrist. I'll be yanking until that fucking tape ripped. Then I'm gonna pick up the bed and fucking slap my kid with it. Fucking him right over the head with the damn bed, like you motherfucker.
That was some crazy shit though.
Yo,
Like that
fucking
was
crazy,
like,
man.
yo,
I know she didn't want to hurt him. She like she was so angry, like she wanted to fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? But she knows he's sick.
My thing
There's
is
something wrong with him.
she wasn't a heavy fucking sleeper.
I think she was taking pills.
That makes sense.
I think she takes sleep pills because she sleeps through it. Yeah, she sleeps through that shit. She's like, "Mommy's resting, leave me alone. Don't enter my room."
That's
so
true.
Yeah, I think they even showed the nightstand. There might have been a pill bottle on it. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. That makes sense. Because I'm just remembering the cockroaches in the first.
Oh yeah, the cockroach. See, I think that part was a dream though. I don't think that part was real.
Okay. You might be right. You might be right with that. Actually,
but other times when they were in the room looking at her and everything, she was out cold. They're like making noise and shit. She was just out. Like the Red Cross people that came. Well, no, she was tied up then. Never mind.
She was tied up in duct tape.
Yeah, she was already tied up.
I'm just saying, how the hell do you sleep through getting duct tape, getting taped up? Unless you have to, unless you're on pills, like you're saying, unless you had to be.
Mouth hurts so bad, man. I mean, her fucking mouth was bloody from the fucking soup. They cut it with scissors to open her mouth back up. I'm like, damn, man. So it's like, damn.
It could have been bloodier. I mean, if anything, if they wanted to go that route, it could have been bloodier. They didn't need it.
No, they didn't need it at all. But they could have made it more. Yeah, they could have easily done it.
I don't think they were trying to torture at that point anymore. It'd be different if it was a different type of story and it was darker like that.
They could have went where they're like, we know your eyes are fake. You're not my mother, and they like took a needle to the eyeball or something. That would have been fucked up.
That would have been nuts.
But yeah, nuts. Good movies though.
Oh hell yeah. Definitely go check them both out. Both of them are on Prime. Well, free V, whatever. But either way, highly recommended. Shit. These are some dope movies. And this one's my second time watching it. And I enjoyed it just as much. Maybe a little bit more.
I like the original better. Slightly better.
This one was not bad. and I was surprised on how good the American version was. I was like, holy shit. Like, I remember before I even watched the American one, I was telling Francis I had to watch them both. I was like, I'm gonna watch the American one just to get that out the way because it's probably gonna suck. I was fucking wrong. I was completely wrong. But I'm glad I was wrong though. Like, I'm glad I was wrong with something like that because there's a lot of times where we'll watch an original and we'll watch a remake, and the remake is like, again, I'm just going with April Fools, and April Fools today, the remake. The remake was just probably one of the worst remakes I've ever seen in my life. It didn't even make it. They should have just called it something completely different.
Yep.
January 47th or some dumb shit like that. Because that movie was so bad. Oh,
I think the acting of the kids were better in the original too. They made it seem more realistic.
You know what it is though? I feel because of the darkness, like we were just talking about, and the original, like I think the kids were a little bit older, and they seem more sinister what they were doing even earlier in the movie, kind of sort of.
Yep.
Versus these kids, they seem a lot more innocent, and they seem a lot more innocent until certain parts of the movie, until the younger the one brother, the twin that passed, is really like just saying some shit. And it's like, what the fuck makes damn sense? Like, just tape her and leave her. Like, what the hell? Calling Uber. Like, what the kind of shit? Oh man,
crazy.
It is. It is. Whew. I feel sorry for you Caucasian parents, man. You guys got it rough. This is what you guys got to go through. This is what you guys put your parents through, James. This shit. You guys gotta calm down.
It's part of growing up, man.
It's a part of growing up.
You're trying to get reality. You gotta know what reality is. You're figuring it out.
I guess.
Sometimes you have imaginary friends, imaginary dead brothers. You know, you don't know.
That shit was wild. But the way that the film though was crazy, where it was because at first you don't know what's going on, so you're like, why is his mom acting like that?
Yeah,
especially
like
towards
psycho
the one,
bitch.
especially towards the one brother because you don't know he's dead yet. So you're just like, what the fuck? And then when you find out, you're like, okay, all right, this is. I kind of understand.
Yeah, they gave clues. Like she was talking to Ilias only, and that they're taking that as part of the thing. Like, why are you ignoring Lucas? Why don't you talk to Lucas? And she don't want to say because she's playing along. Because the shrink probably said it can make him snap or something, mental breakdown. So she's playing along with it, and so they think it as she's not the real mother because the mother would love us both. Why are they trying to split us apart? Not talking to you, and shit like that. It's like it was fucking crazy. It was a fucking mindfuck movie.
Yeah, and that's just what in his mind. That's what his brother was saying and telling him to do. That was just in his head, though. His brother telling him to say and do all that stuff that he was doing.
Crazy shit.
Oh, it was, and again, highly, 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 highly recommended if you've never seen them. And I say just watch them both. I honestly say just watch them both. If you're gonna watch one, why not watch the other? And they're not even bad back to back if you got the time and the patience, because that's what I did today, and wasn't mad at it at all.
Nope.
Wasn't mad. I was like, oh shit, this wasn't bad. I've done a lot of back to backs for these podcasts over the years, and let's just say they weren't always a good time. As a matter of fact, most of the time they probably weren't always a good time. But we do what we do. On that note, I'm gonna wrap this one up.
Yep.
Go to HORRORWITHSIR.STURDY.com. Also, I'm live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Popcorn and Pints, we're live every Saturday at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. We review 2 movies. And if we remember, we try to connect these 2 movies and in our own ways, connect them to each other. But we got to remember this. And again, people, go check out Stories from a Bar and check out the entire Z Network. There's some awesome, amazing content on there, some great creators. Go show them some love. Go right out of here. See you in your nightmares. Peace.